999,998, 999,999, 1 million. Morning workout complete.
You would probably know him. Yeah, he's the richest kid on YouTube, but recently a lot of people have been questioning, is Ryan being forced to do all these kids' toys reviews by his parents? If this is the case, maybe we'll someday see Ryan's adult toy reviews. Jokes aside, Ryan and his parents have been under a lot of criticism across social media recently, as people are noticing he no longer enjoys making such types of videos, and he looks really depressed in his videos, which makes sense. He is entering in prime high school years, and he might get bullied by everyone for making these childish videos. Just like that, this child billionaire has gotten into one of the biggest controversies of all time. But before that, I'll explain who Ryan is for people living under a rock. Ryan Kaji, aka Ryan's World or Ryan's Toy Review, started his YouTube channel when he was just 3 years old, and by the age of 6, he has made over $1 million, which is in comparison probably more than you have ever made. And of course, Ryan's parents saw this opportunity and left their jobs to fully pursue this opportunity. And yeah, they are even milking this opportunity to this time.
What year was that when you guys decided to quit your jobs?
I think it was 2016.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How much as an engineer were you making at that time?
About 100K.
100K.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
I was on a teacher salary, so you guys all know what that's like.
At this point, Ryan went from being a toddler reviewing toys to making his parents a fully fledged business empire. Not gonna lie, I low-key need to find a toddler and start making toy reviews. God damn, I kinda sounded like Chris Tyson there. Let's get back to the topic. Just 8 years later, the views have massively dropped from once a channel that could reach 1 billion views per video is now struggling to get even 1 million views, and that kinda makes sense. Like the audience who used to watch Ryan were kids. As Ryan is growing, his audience is growing too, and their interests are also changing, and Ryan is stuck in the same thing since the beginning, and it can be explained by a TikTok.
Prized possession. I need to beef up the security so that the Red Titan comic book stops falling into the wrong hands. So I've hired a security guard to watch it 24/7. While I wait for him to get here, check out this clip from Ryan's World.
So basically, people are saying Ryan should retire because he has outgrown the type of content he makes. What used to look fun now looks like child labor, like he's being forced to create the same type of content. And people are saying his parents are forcing him to keep the money flowing.
So I have the biggest question right now. How long is Ryan gonna be doing YouTube videos for? Because I want to emphasize that this guy has been uploading YouTube videos about reviewing toys for the last near 10 years, right? And according to Google, and I could be wrong because again, this is Google, and with the stupid Gemini stuff that they're currently doing, it could be wrong. He's been doing this since he was 3 years old.
Now look, I'm not making this video to spread hate on Ryan and his parents, but man, it's the case. Let's be real, if I was making that type of money, I'd be doing the exact same stuff for the rest of my life. Like, who doesn't like the money flowing? This dude is 13 years old with a net worth of 100 million. It's literally insane.
He's still going. He's, in theory, damn near 13 years old, I think. And he's still going. And some of these are semi-daily too. It's just weird. Even last month, he announced a full-blown movie.
I saw a clip that said he's on a track of becoming a child billionaire.
You're on track to be a teenage billionaire. How much does Ryan get to keep of all this?
Oh, be careful, Ryan.
Surely, this is the man who be taking all the money. I'm just kidding, Ryan's dad. I love watching Ryan's toy reviews.
Your favorite color?
I want to see if your truth detector works.
Well, obviously. Watch out.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
Goodbye, Ryan. What is that?
That's why you cannot lie. Daddy, you're up.
Well, I'm next. Oh, I'm nervous.
Go it.
So yeah, the real issue with Ryan's situation is that it feels like his parents are just chasing the money at this point. I mean, the guy's becoming a teenager. This is a pretty important time in his life that's going to shape who he becomes. You'd think by now they'd have sat down and realized, hey, maybe we should stop making our kid do toy reviews when his voice is getting deeper and he's about to start growing facial hair. It's kind of wild when you think about it. It seems like all they care about is the cash, and honestly, I feel bad for him. Like, how do you even walk into school after filming a toy unboxing with your parents the day before? But then again, Ryan's been doing this since he was 4, so maybe he doesn't even realize his parents are milking the whole thing.
I mean, to Sean and Loanne, how did this all start?
Well, Brian been watching YouTube ever since he's little, and he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know, can we start a YouTube channel? There's other kids on here. It looks like they're having fun.
Oh yeah, sure, it's cool that Ryan went to his parents and asked to make videos like the ones he watches. That's awesome, but come on, the kid's almost 13 now. Let him switch it up, maybe something that he actually enjoys. Why mess up his teenage years just to squeeze out a bit more money? They're worth like 100 million at this point. Honestly, if I had just 1% of that, I'd be set for the next 20 years. It just screams how greedy his parents are at this point.
You're on track to be a teenage billionaire. How much does Ryan get to keep of all this?
Oh, be careful, Ryan.
People recognize me and like, hey, you're Ryan. I just realized that you're famous.
What's been the biggest sponsorship that you've said no to?
Millions of dollars. We lost revenue of 70%.
I just pushed through.
You're the first creator ever to have a Macy's Day Parade balloon and to have a product in Walmart that sold over $1 billion.
To just go from just a regular immigrant family and then now full-length feature movie, that's a big step.
If like Ryan were to call it quits, what would happen?
Oh yeah, and for a fun fact, Ryan's mom has been once arrested for shoplifting a luxury item from a JCPenney store in Houston. You can see she has upgraded too much from stealing shop items to stealing her son's childhood. I guess that went too far, but to be honest, Ryan's parents expressed care for his future and want him to prioritize his future.
He's doing really well at school right now. So maybe main focus is his school.
Yeah. If he came to you and said, "Hey, Dad, I want to be an engineer. Mom, I want to be a teacher like you," I don't want. What do you say? Like, it's okay to like leave all of this behind. If like Ryan were to call it quits, like what would happen to pursue something else?
Yeah, for sure. Because
Now, it's actually really good that Ryan's parents are saying these things, that they want Ryan to do whatever he wants and live his life however he wants. But it would be better to put these words into action because there is no reason for a guy who's going through puberty to record toy videos. Let's see if Ryan's going to have a full beard, wife, and kids, and his parents are still going to force him to make these kinds of videos or not. That was it for today, guys. Hopefully in the future, Ryan gets to do whatever he wants. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.